This could be the shape of things to come. But the point is, it could be any shape at all. Except for its wheels, engine, and suspension, the car is created entirely out of carbon-infused plastic on a 3D printer like this. And that is why Jay Rogers believes he's in the midst of transforming the auto industry as dramatically as Henry Ford did with his mass-produced assembly line Model T more than 100 years ago.
Henry Ford never had an internet. Gottlieb Daimler never had FedEx or a third-party logistics infrastructure. Nobody had the ability to actually be able to design with CAD tools the way we have today. If you had those tools back at the time when they created the industry, they would have created it totally differently.
The Stratti car, with a motor and suspension based on the Renault Twizy, is expected to sell for somewhere between $18,000 and $30,000. It's not yet approved for public roadways, and it faces some big speed bumps on the road ahead, including being taken seriously by critics.
It seems, a bit more like a toy. I mean, I've seen the car being printed out. It definitely is of car size and something that you can drive around in, but I don't know how many people would be lining up to do so, at least out in an open environment.
At local motor shops like this one, they say that misses the mark. The whole point of 3D printing is that it's merely a way of speeding up design and manufacturing. This design is one of an infinite array of possibilities.
This car happens to be a two-seater electric model, but the advantage of having a 3D printed car is that it could be anything. It could be a four-seater car, you could change the cup holders, you could change the powertrain, and the manufacturing process is faster. And when it's all over, it's recyclable, so you could melt it down and build another one.
Rogers, the grandson of the head of the Indian Motorcycle Company and a former U.S. Marine officer, foresees an expanding array of styles.
We're pretty quick in the auto industry today at making a single unit and the next unit. We can roll them off the line every 17 seconds. It takes us about 24 hours to make it through the whole line from start to finish. We're adding that tool into the kit bag to be able to make it so that instead of 7 years, we can change the model line time to change over down to about 4 months. And there we go.
If that happens, perhaps one day, individual car owners could be able to customize not just the options inside, but the design of the car itself. John Hendren, Al Jazeera, Knoxville, Tennessee.